Well, the last 2 games, team defense has been, amazing. Honestly, you let up 1 goal and it was off a weird bounce in the last 2. What's changed? Obviously, a couple guys back in the lineup, but it makes a big difference.
Yeah, I'd be remiss not to discuss Turcotte's impact on our lineup. He kind of is a bit of that straw that stirs the drink, because what he brings, he's able to skate with anyone in the league. He's got a tenacious attitude about him, and I think he just brings an element that we might have been missing. And then on top of that, you add in the fact that Bisson came back, who brings just more stability, hard player to play against. And then we really made a point, our coaching staff really made a point to show us the things that were missing from our game, and we just essentially decided we need to defend first. When you interviewed me after the second game at Abbotsford, that was kind of what I talked about, because that was a coach's started to discuss that with us, and we really need to implement. I thought we really did a better job of that. There's times where we sag back a bit too much, but it's working for us. Like we went back into the 1-3-1 a bit more than we might have wanted earlier in the year. But right now, with the way we're playing, we're fine with doing that.
During the skid a little bit, it seemed like the coaching staff was preaching the shooting mentality and getting pucks and bodies to the front of the net. Is it that now you've committed more to playing defense first that's maybe led to more chances being created on the other end?
Yeah, I really think so. Like when we talk about getting pucks to the net, with the goaltenders we have in Matt Vault and Peterson in practice, we really focus on that, and we have a tough time scoring. Well, not on Matty V, but we have a tough time scoring. And so when we bring it to the game, it's just something we need to try to emulate even more. And I thought that as we're getting more tenacious in front of the net, it kind of provides to more space for us. And when that space occurs, we've got some players that can really take advantage of it.
You guys got scored on the only time, but you scored right away. How big was that to respond so quickly there?
That's something that we've struggled with throughout the year, as kind of our mental toughness and perseverance, stick-to-itiveness, whatever word you want to use. And I thought that by being able to bounce back right away, it kind of showed our resolve, and it showed our team what we can do. I think that was huge. Again, with Turcotte's line, I don't want to put too much onus on him right now, but again, his line was out there. Mover and Toby Bjornfoot did an excellent job again tonight. Those two are playing very well together. So when you get contributions like that, especially right after a goal, it's just such a surge to the team.
Is it worth putting any stock in a shutout win ending a losing streak that pumps even more confidence into the team?
I think so. I think you're bang on there, because sometimes when you win games 6-5, it's a win. You want it. You'll take anything you get. But there's times when it's a 6-5 game where one bounce like we had against us tonight, it goes the other way. Whereas when we have a shutout, and I don't know how much you want to look at analytics sometimes. If mine are good, I love them. If they're bad, I pretend like they're useless. But our expected goals that game against were very low. So that's something that we can build on, because we've kind of set a new standard and set a precedent for ourselves, and now that's something we need to uphold.
You get the goal, it's your first one of the year, but I kind of look at it, hey, there's the shot, but there's the pass, obviously, and I feel like the last couple of games, even during the streak, I saw Andre Lee maybe kind of taking the next step. And what did you kind of see there as he got your puck?
I couldn't agree more. I think Andre's progression throughout the year has been excellent and exponential. Like his ability to battle along the boards. He was always a big guy, but his ability to use his body maybe wasn't quite there against stronger guys. He's doing an excellent job in their D zone when pucks are rimmed to him, the offensive zone, through the neutral zone. His ability to shield guys off and get pucks in. It's, again, not something that's huge if you're watching the game, but instead of it being a turnover coming back our way, it's in the offensive zone. On that particular play, you had Goldberg going down, forechecking the puck, getting in on it, creating the opportunity. Andre picking up the puck, great awareness to see him. He saw me on the other side of the net and then knew he had to come around, so I was just hoping no one came to me by that time. And again, he put in a spot for me to take advantage of him.
We know that obviously you're a guy who can be relied on to contribute offensively when you need to, but what did that one mean for you tonight?
It meant a lot. What was it, 9 games left after today, and with 0 on the board, you start to think about it, right? And it's not like I'm being put this year in offensive situations, and there's a reason for it, right? Like my role last year might have been I was playing with Jordan Spence, playing more in the offensive opportunities. This year, it's not so much. I'm on my offside. I've got a different role. So though you want to really marry yourself to that role and be as on point with that role, it's still nice to score. And when you see a 0 on the board, it's tough. You grip on the stick a little bit, start to shoot a bit too much in practice afterwards, and to get that one, it does feel really nice.